All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are tearing up the old marketing playbook and giving you a brand new one. We've gone through 15 different expert blueprints to pull out the absolute best strategies that are getting massive results as we speak. You know that feeling, right? If you're in marketing, it feels like the ground is just constantly shifting beneath your feet. The stuff that worked last year, heck, even last month, can feel totally useless today. It's like you're always playing catch up. And you're not crazy for feeling that way. There's a real reason for it. The fundamental rules we've all lived by, how we get traffic, the content we make, how we sell, it's all being completely rewritten. This isn't just a little update, it's a total revolution, and it's being driven by AI and just how people behave now. So, it's time to just toss that old playbook in the trash. Seriously, the days of keyword stuffing and desperately chasing backlinks are over. Today, the new game is all about getting cited by AI, building predictable systems instead of praying for virality, and earning real brand mentions. And that's what this is all about, giving you that new playbook. Okay, so where do we even start? Well, before we touch on any of the shiny new AI toys or the cool new tactics, we have to talk about the foundation. Because let's be honest, without a rock-solid strategy, none of the other stuff even matters. This right here, this 5-step framework is basically the secret sauce that took one brand from nothing to 7 figures in a single year. And the key is, it flips the whole process on its head. You don't start with your amazing product idea. Nope. You start with the problem. Then you actually listen to your audience to figure out what to sell them. Then you build the funnel and focus only on profit. It's so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. And that funnel, that's where the real magic happens. This quote just nails it. It's about taking one small idea and turning it into a predictable, money-making machine. The whole point is to get the absolute most value out of every single sale and to stop leaving money on the table. Here's how they did it. First up, the order bump. Just think of it like the candy bars and magazines at the grocery store checkout. It's a small, no-brainer add-on that you offer people right on the payment page. In one case we looked at, this tiny addition converted at an insane 68%. That's an instant boost to your average order value right there. Next, right after they've entered their credit card details and hit buy, you present the upsell. See, they already trust you, they've already committed, so now's the perfect time to offer them something more premium, a higher value product, like a done-for-you service. This is how you really crank up the lifetime value of a customer. But what if they say no thanks to that big upsell? No problem. That's where the downsell comes in. It's your smart fallback plan, a less expensive alternative that still provides a ton of value and, more importantly, still captures extra revenue for you. It's brilliant because you never let a sales opportunity go to waste. All right, now let's talk about the big one, the most disruptive force to hit our industry, well, maybe ever, AI. And look, it's easy to be scared of it, to see it as a threat. But the smart way to look at it is as your new unfair advantage. This is a revolutionary tool for growth if you know how to use it. And if you want to understand just how big this disruption is, just look at these numbers. What used to be a $10,000 workflow for professional video, we're talking cameras, studios, editors, the whole shebang, can now be done for as little as $29 a month with new AI tools. That's not a small change. That's AI completely demolishing the old barriers to entry. Of course, whenever you have this kind of crazy, rapid change, you get a lot of noise, a lot of confusion, and a lot of myths. And probably the biggest, most nervous question marketers are asking right now is this: is AI going to kill SEO? Okay, let's just bust some myths right now. First off, no, ChatGPT is not replacing Google. The data is clear. Search is still king. Second, that weird LLMs.txt file people are talking about, there is zero proof it has any impact on your ranking. And the biggest myth of all, that Google hates AI content? Wrong. The truth is, Google rewards helpful content. They couldn't care less if a human or a robot wrote it, as long as it helps the user. So, if we stop worrying about those myths, what should we be focusing on? Well, the new #1 goal, the new frontier for SEO, isn't just about getting on the first page of Google anymore. It's about becoming a trusted source that AI models like ChatGPT and Gemini actually cite in their answers. That's the new top spot. So how on earth do you do that? How do you become an AI's favorite source? It really boils down to 3 main things. First, volume. You need a big library of content on your topic. Second, context. You have to be super specific and detailed. And third, syndication. You need other places on the web referencing your stuff. You do those 3 things, and you become the authority. Okay, so we've covered the big picture strategy and this new world of AI. Now let's get our hands dirty. Let's talk about some concrete, actionable tactics you can start using today on the platforms you're already on to get results like right now. Check this out. It's called the Search Gap Method, and it's an incredible way to get fast rankings. Basically, you use custom-built AIs to find these hidden, low-competition keywords that nobody else is targeting. Then, you use another AI writer to pump out really high-quality articles. The result? You can start ranking on Google in as little as 24 to 48 hours. It's wild. And what about social? Whoa. Instagram is rolling out some absolute game changers. Clickable links in Reels captions are finally coming. That's huge for driving traffic. You can also now automatically DM every single new follower to start a conversation. And on top of all that, there's a huge redesign and new AI features for stories. It's a whole new world over there, and we have to adapt our strategies for it. And this chart right here, this might be the most important mindset shift of them all. You have to stop chasing viral views. A video that gets just a few thousand super targeted views from the right people is going to make you way more money than some random viral video with millions of views. It's about building a system to attract buyers, not just a system to get attention. So as we start to pull all this together, it becomes pretty clear, right? This isn't just a list of new tricks. To really win in this new era, you have to adopt a completely different mindset about how marketing even works. So here it is. This is the new playbook all boiled down. You got to solve problems, not just sell products. You have to use AI as your creative partner, not just a content factory. Build systems, stop chasing virality. Aim to be cited by AI, forget about backlinks. And monetize with value ladders, your bumps, your upsells, not just one-off sales. So there it is. The rules have totally changed. And honestly, the opportunity for people who adapt is absolutely massive. The playbook has been rewritten. The only question left is, what's your first chapter going to be?